Well, moving on to something that is fairly around the corner, the NFL draft, April 29th. The best college players in the world of football take stage to see where they will be drafted. And most notably, one Mac Jones, quarterback of Alabama, that has seemed to have shot up mock drafts as of recent months, had a pretty decent pro day, had a lot of coaches and scouts there to see him. Now he's top 5 somehow, some way. And a lot of mocks have him going to the San Francisco 49ers. Well, we will discuss here on My Point today, and I'll flip it. Rod, I'll start with you. Is Mac Jones a legit top 10 talent?
No, in my opinion, no. And I don't think he's going top 5. Absolutely not top 5. For him to go top 5, you got to be the second best quarterback, and he's damn near not better than Justin Fields. I feel like the only reason why Justin Fields is not getting much love as he's getting this year in the draft is because the amount of games that Ohio State has played due to all that COVID concern and stuff like that. That's the only reason why. If they actually played the amount of games as Bama, his stats would probably be better than Mac Jones. So, no, he's not going to be top 5. He probably will go top 10 because the rumor is saying that the 49ers like the way he's playing. So, maybe, but, in my opinion, he's not a top 10 talent. He just had a better team. He had the Heisman winner, the best offensive line. I guess he did his job during the time, but I feel like anybody, Justin Fields could have probably put up better numbers. He had the best accuracy out of all the college quarterbacks, 70% during a short amount of games. So yeah, I guess. I mean, no. I don't see
Jermaine, how you feel?
Honestly, I'm pretty borderline just because I like Mac Jones. I like what I've seen as far as just him being a quarterback. He doesn't do too much. He's pretty steady in the pocket. He's always looking, keep his eyes downfield. But one thing I can say, he one of our co-hosts has said recently, he hasn't really been battle tested. So I'm very, very curious about what'll happen, when he has to lead the team to the victory. Playing at Alabama, you're playing with a lot of superior talent, great linemen, great running backs always. He had 2 premier wide receivers. So it takes a lot of pressure off of him. But going to the NFL, especially getting drafted top 10, he's going to have a lot more pressure than he had at Alabama. So do I think he's a top 10 talent? I'm going to go ahead and say no. I don't think he's a top 10 talent, but I definitely think he's going top 10. I think he's possibly going to be the number 2 quarterback. For that reason, like Rod said, we haven't seen too much of Justin Fields this past season. And when I compare the two, I like how Mac Jones just stands tall in the pocket, but they're very different quarterbacks. I also love the way Justin Fields able to maneuver the pocket and get out of the pocket, similar to Russell Wilson, and can get the ball out on the throw. But is Mac Jones a top 10 talent? I would personally say no. But is he going to top 10? Definitely.
Take us home, Hot Takes.
Man, it's easy to look calm, cool, collected in the pocket when your offensive line won the award for the best offensive line in football. When the defense had to respect the running back and Najee Harris for winning the best running back in football, and my boy Rod said when your wide receiver win the Heisman, it's easy to look good, look that good, man. I mean, look at Tua. Tua didn't look good last year in the NFL, but at Alabama, bro, he looked amazing when you throw in a Jerry Jeudy, Henry Ruggs, Jalen Waddle, and Devontae Smith, all of them going top 15 in NFL drafts. I'm like, come on, dog, bro. Just it's just crazy to me how these white quarterbacks just shoot up the board. We knew about Trevor Lawrence. Since high school,
right.
Yeah, we knew about Trevor Lawrence, number 1. Since high school, we knew about. It's all been Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields, 1, 2. Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields. Even in college, all been Trevor Lawrence, Justin Fields. If we being real, Justin Fields has outplayed Trevor Lawrence in the last 2 playoff games they played against each other. The one he lost, the receiver ran the wrong route. If he would have ran the right route, it would have been a touchdown. And then last year they blew out Clemson. I know Alabama beat Ohio State, but Justin Fields has always. He's a more superior talent. To me, Mac Jones is a second-round talent quarterback. But since we in the NFL as a QB driven league. All quarterbacks get pushed up, but it's crazy to me how Justin Fields is falling down. Like he ain't done. He had one bad game. He had two bad games when his best wide receiver Chris Olave didn't play, and when the receiver came back, they balled out. Zach Wilson just shot the board as he has one. Everybody called Trey Lance a 1-year wonder, but Zach Wilson was a 1-year wonder, and all of a sudden he's going number 2. And I just can't find it in myself to believe that San Francisco traded basically 3 first-round picks to trade him to number 3 to draft Mac Jones. He's not like to me. If you trade up that much, I'm gonna draft a quarterback with the upside, and I know who's gonna take me home. I don't think we know Mac Jones to take you home. Like everybody always down Justin Fields about his he don't go past his first read, which is false. Pro Football Focus said Justin Fields was the best quarterback accuracy wise beyond his first read. Mac Jones was actually like 7. So that's telling me if Devontae Smith ain't open, he ain't as accurate as everybody think he is. Like if you literally watch that pro day. That they said Kyle Shanahan never goes to pro days. If you watch that pro day of Mac Jones, he was missing wide receivers bad in pro day, bro, against air. He was not looking good.
Bill Belichick, I saw him. He shook his head a couple times too.
No, bro, he wasn't looking good. And I know we all saw the picture of him with the cigar, bro. Right. But come on, bro. Yeah, I'm not driving no dad bod number 3 overall, dog. Come on now. Come on, bro. He ain't look, bro. I know they say he's smart and all, but like sometimes, bro, you got to be able to do it on the field. And talent-wise, to me, Mac Jones probably the 5th best quarterback talent-wise in the draft. To me, Kyle Trask had a better season last year, being real. In Florida, Kyle Trask threw like 4,000 yards and 30-something touchdown, bro. And all he had no running game. All he had was Kyle Pitts and Tony. Everybody know how I love me some Kyle Pitts.
So I do want to state this question as we get ready to end. Again, mock drafts have him going to the San Francisco 49ers. Is this a good situation for him if we're already assuming that he will be picked in the top 5? Rod, Trey, go ahead. Go ahead, Trey.
Is he an upgrade over Jimmy G?
No.
Like, are we being real?
That's how I was going.
Like if I'm gonna trade up to number 3 pick, I'm not gonna draft no quarterback who it's his peak is better than Jimmy G. Like you traded 3 first round picks, dog. Like
Jimmy G can't stay healthy though. So maybe we don't need to be asking that question. I'm just being honest. I'm only speaking on availability right now. That's it.
Hold on, Trey. But Jimmy G got a better chance of being healthy if you draft somebody around him, like another offensive lineman or a tight end, or like a blocking tight end or something like that, just to give him more protection. Or is another weapon or another receiver?
Man, I don't know. I just don't. I saw Mac Jones get hit against Ohio State, and he had the first time I've ever seen him get hit. He had the end of the world. And I always heard. I see Justin Fields get against Clemson. Like literally, I know he played a game after that Clemson game. He got rocked, like literally rocked and fractured ribs and threw 6 touchdowns. Can't make it through 6 touchdowns, dog. Yeah. I don't understand how he like him. Like I'm a big Trey Lance fan, so I understand you can nitpick him. Went to North Dakota State, only played 17 games, but like we saw Justin Fields on the highest level produce
with the hip injury too.
Yeah, I agree. I would have definitely loved to see Justin Fields in a longer game slate. I think. But for them to win the 8 games that they did and then still get into the college football playoffs and still get to the championship definitely says a lot for Fields. And for what I believe, we're looking at Lawrence, possibly Zach Wilson, then Mac Jones going 3rd, and then Fields at some point within that top 10. So Trey, definitely hitting on your point about the black quarterbacks that seem to slide, excluding Trevor Lawrence, who we knew was number 1 since last year. But, I think Justin Fields definitely deserved this place as a clear-cut number 2. Guys, that will conclude our show, our segment here on My Point Exactly. These guys doing their best as they always do, giving us the best takes that any sports show can
Hey, Rod,
give.
I beat you again.
Oh, my God.
Fried you.
I beat you again, Rod.
Comment, rate, subscribe, drop us a like. We would definitely appreciate it. It is a new wave of sports that is sweeping the nation where these guys aren't just accurate, but they are spot on. I am Tony Monk, Jay Mathis, Rod McLean, Trey Stein, Hot Takes. See you guys next time. We thank you guys for tuning in to this week's episode. Be sure to check out more shows here on this YouTube page, such as SOS Discussions or My Point Exactly. And most of all,
keep watching Spot On Sports.
it's a new wave of sports that's sweeping the nation. We're not just accurate, it's spot on.